What a day to be on the runway. That's what you said a moment ago, right? Okay, turning now to weather outside and a live look at Solitude, where you can see the snow coming down, that fresh powder. That is something we like to see up there.
And you know, we've talked about it this week. What a beautiful state we live in. Alana is always one who notes on that. And Alana, we see the snow and we see picture postcard perfect.
It does look beautiful in any season. That camera showing off the snow falling. We still have a winter weather advisory in effect for the Wasatch Mountains until 11 p.m. tonight. You know, UDOT crews were out early. This was Highway 89 towards Antelope Drive. You can see the slush and snow on the road as the plows were working them over throughout the morning commute and the day, as we've seen active skies holding on. Right now, live view from the ABC4 studios. It's 34 degrees and you're catching that precipitation. It's a rain-snow mix. It's a little messy, not a surprise, that northerly flow allowing for that moisture to stay a little chilly as those temperatures are running below average. The forewarn radar sweeping the region. We're dry in the south, but in northern Utah, we're starting to see Cache Valley clear into Brigham City. Ogden towards Salt Lake and Tooele County still holding on to some snow showers or some mixed precipitation. That will be until 8 p.m. with their new winter weather advisory. See that green from Provo to Spanish Fork? That's just straight rain. The valley allowing for that in the Utah County area. So active skies for the evening commute, just not as treacherous as the morning commute because that was some tough snow to maneuver. 30s out there, freezing in Ogden and Logan. Now keep in mind where we do see freezing temperatures with wet roads, icy conditions could easily pop up. 33 in Heber, 34 in Salt Lake. We've got some 40s in Castle Country and Moab, 46 in Cedar City, and 63 in St. George. Very different story down south. 30s for the next several hours. Cloudy conditions. It doesn't pick up the model. The weather models have a hard time picking up on that northwest flow. We keep those showers churning. So yes, note the clouds, but I would say for another hour or two, we will see showers holding steady. This is what it looked like up the canyon. Andy catching this one from the Cottonwoods this morning. It's one of the areas where our winter weather advisory remains in effect until 11 p.m. Salt Lake and Tooele County now 8 p.m. for the winter weather advisory, but we have lost that winter storm warning that has since expired for the northern Wasatch Front. Cache Valley also out of the mix. Satellite radar kind of shows that counterclockwise rotation of the low. We're getting some wraparound moisture, which is why we see that northerly flow taking over. Salt Lake City has not recorded any official snow yet today. We only have seen 9.2 inches of snow for the entire season. These are the days that we recorded it. It's been a lackluster year for valley snow in Salt Lake County, but here we are with this storm, and north of Salt Lake, we saw some hefty numbers. Live view right now from Little Cottonwood Canyon as folks are leaving the high country, taking the road home from the resorts. And yes, snowy, slushy, slow going, but it looks like traffic doing okay. It may be a crawl, but better than nothing. It's not a standstill. Avalanche danger has lingered throughout the week following our very active pattern, and we still have high danger in the Salt Lake County area, considerable danger for the rest of northern and central Utah. This will persist for the close of the work week, even though the wet weather will exit. Futurecast shows us the showers caught on the Futurecast. Wet weather over in eastern Utah and for the Wasatch back. We start to dwindle in activity by 7, 8 p.m. Fairly quiet. Southwestern Wyoming holds on to a few showers by ABC4 News at 10, but then drier air moves in. Heading into our Friday, maybe just after midnight, a stray mountain shower, but overall, we've got a drying trend. As we step back, you're going to look towards the Pacific Northwest. It does bring in wet weather as we get through the weekend. I know what you're thinking. Okay, is that going to impact us? But it will not. Here's why. Upper level Futurecast shows this low exiting. So long. See you later. Here comes this ridge of high pressure. We've been talking about this for the last several days, as that will open the door for milder air, so a warming trend, clearer skies, sunshine, and it's going to act as a storm block. So that moisture I just noted on the Futurecast in the Pacific Northwest stays to the north of us. We could maybe see an increase of cloud cover on Sunday in northern Utah, maybe an isolated mountain shower right near the state line. But overall, the driver of the Utah weather pattern will be that high pressure, and that keeps us very quiet here for the extended long-range Futurecast. As we look at the temperatures, they climb Sunday through Tuesday for the Wasatch Front above average. St. George also stays on that trajectory, jumping above seasonal norms, and by Tuesday, way above to some gorgeous temperatures. I'll show you what I mean on the 7-day. 30s and 40s for tomorrow. In the wake of this storm, we stay cool and below average, but we'll be drier. 53 in Moab, 61 in St. George. Washington County will see a beautiful stretch here. Low 60s to mid 60s to hello 70s. Tuesday, just looks so pretty, and we stay in the mid-70s for several days. It's a really, really nice view. Wasatch Front drying out. We also will see a warming trend. It will take us a few days. We get back to average, which is the mid-40s, and then jump above it. Weekend looks nice, a mix of sun and clouds, and a few 50s on that platter.
Hey, above average. That's what I'm talking about.
That's what we all strive to be.
That's what we're working towards. Above average, Dana.
That's all I want to be.
Yeah.
That's the best thing she's ever called
You
me.
are. That's the nicest I can be.
That's the nicest thing she's ever said. Yeah.